So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. I can't.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Fuck, I'm good. I got that nearly right on the beat. See, my rookie DJ days did have some use to them, I guess, because I never pursued DJing, but the fact I could cue that and nearly get that right on the beat, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Well, shit. How's everybody doing today? Hello to the people in the bushes. Hello to the people that could potentially be hate watching me. Yeah, welcome. Welcome, fucking welcome. Oh my god. What about the shit show going down right now? What about it? Damn, it's going from all sides. But I'm going to talk about it. But I'm going to get the YouTube shit out of the way. Please give me a like or a thumbs down on your way in. Also, don't forget to press the notification bell when you know, so you know I'm going live or when I drop a video. And please, 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 if you like my content, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. But let's not muck around and let's get down to the chase. What the fuck is going on? I'm actually going to be talking about a few different people in here because it looks like it has just gone completely off the walls. Everyone is just gone. Whew, must be a full moon or some shit. I no fucking idea. Going crazy. But really, what can we do? What can we do? Let me get started. I know I said I wasn't going to bring her up anymore, but I have a few things I want to say in regards to Siwa to begin with. Sorry, I thought I could hear someone at the front gate. But to sit there and say that you're against racism, that you're against doxing people, that you're against all this other shit, and yet you're doing it. You're hanging around with somebody and modding for somebody like Chicago Muscle. I've got to say that's very disappointing. I, for a little while there, regretted doing those videos about you. Like, I had some regret because I was thinking that maybe I did go a little far in a couple of them. But after seeing your live last night, girl, Nessa, and I don't blame Nessa at all. Maybe she shouldn't have gone up onto the panel intoxicated. But if I were you, I would have completely taken her, I would have dropped her down off that panel. And here's why. She was upsetting half your chat. Half your chat were telling you, half your chat were triggered. They were upset. They were like, we have to leave because of who you decided to have up there as a guest and the way your guest was behaving. That channel is your responsibility. And it is your responsibility to take care of your subs. Because they're the ones that are giving you your clicks and views. They're the ones that, even some of your long-time supporters left last night. And I wasn't going to say anything about it. I was going to leave it. But then you're modding for somebody like Chicago Muscle, who is probably one of the worst out here. he he is one of the worst. And you're in there modding for him, and one of your moderators is up on his panel. See, well, you are not who you say you are. I mean, if you're gonna save yourself from this shit, your best option is to come out and tell people that you've lied this whole time and that you've lied about who you say you are. That's probably going to be the only way you're going to save yourself, and then go away for a bit and hopefully come back and turn over a new leaf. He used this guy, Chicago Muscle, calls people the F slur. He's racist. He's homophobic. He's all of it. And you're over there. I've never been in his chat. I've popped in and listened for like 5 minutes. And I don't know, that guy give me the creeps. He give me the creeps, man. He's like the kind of guy that I probably wouldn't let my kids near. Give me the creeps. Ugh. And Sweaty, darling, you're welcome here anytime. How dare you, Siwa, allow somebody on your panel to be as rude and as obnoxious to another guest like that? Sweaty is a lovely lady, and the only reason you let this woman speak to her like that is because she supports Terry Lynn. And here's my next point. You support Amber after Amber was talking about your daughter. People in her chat were talking about your daughter having a boyfriend at the age of 10. And I don't just mean, oh yeah, here's my boyfriend kind of thing that most little girls do at the age of 10. I'm talking about actual serious relationships. But yet you had her in your chat, you had her on your panel, and she has said and done worse things than Terry Lynn has ever done to you. The only reason you and Terry Lynn fell out is because you went ahead and decided to tell Terry Lynn's story and then say that you were sticking up for her. That's why Terry Lynn's bloody pissed off. And then you keep lying about it. You lie about Jules. You lie about Real. Oh, I think Real's disgusting. Well, it's okay for you when you gave Sunshinery to boot, and then you kept bringing Real up on your panel to get back at her, but no one knows that. You blame you blame Maria and Real. Oh, what's her name? Maria and Sunshinery. For apparently wanting to set Real up, but you were in on that too, Siwa, because you let it happen. Have you forgotten all this? You are literally just as dirty and just as bad as anybody else out there. You ain't any better. And in fact, you're worse because you don't own your shit. Oh, crap. Hang on. Yep, you were literally just as bad, if not worse, than anybody else out here. You called Brooke's job. You've emailed her probational officer. Even then you go and say, oh, someone was impersonating me. Bullshit with a capital B. Do you hear me? Bullshit with a capital B. I don't believe that for a fucking second. Siwa, as far as I'm concerned, you have no credibility. You've lost all credibility. I have lost any ounce of respect that I had for you. And while I don't particularly see eye to eye with Nessa, and I don't agree with some of what she said last night, I love how she called you out and said that you e-beg, because you e-beg. Now apparently you're living off popcorn because you don't have food. Bitch, learn to budget like an adult. It's all right when you could afford $400 concert tickets, hey? Yeah, go budget. $3,000 vacation, which I might add, you took a complete stranger that you met on the internet who didn't know you or your daughter from a bar of soap, but you still took her. I don't think that's showing much concern for your daughter's safety. You let her take your daughter to an arcade. You admitted it. Don't matter if it was one time. You still allowed it to happen. Get out of here. And if this shit goes south with this Chicago muscle guy, I don't want to hear you whinge or complain. I don't want to hear you playing the victim. Because I'll be back here and I will call your ass out. The only reason you want to be over there with him is because you think he's going to protect you. You think he's going to protect you and look after you from everyone else that you've pissed off in the community. It's not going to happen, darling. But you stay over there with your disgusting little crew and him. We're done. And for the love of God, leave Terry Lynn alone. Leave Jules alone. Leave Real alone. Leave everyone alone. Shut up. Because one day I will come up there and I will click that link and I will go toe to toe with you. I ain't scared of you. You can cry all you want. I will go toe to toe with you. I don't need to go real life with you, but I will go head to head with you on a panel. Stop blaming everyone for your own nasty girl. Why don't you do a stream? Everything that Siwa Moon has done wrong in this community. Oh, and don't sit there and say about Dom either. Oh, Dom supported Roadhog. Yeah, Dom did support Roadhog, but he's no longer supporting Roadhog. And he's spoken out about Roadhog. And he's copped a lot of shit for that. So you can freaking lay off Dom too. Because guess what? You had Roadhog up on your panel as well. Siwa. And I know because I was there. Because he come up on panel the same day I come up on panel. Because that was the same day that Real and I fell out. Which that's one thing I really regret. Is coming up on your panel. You had me, Brandon, and Roadhog on panel that day. All the talk about Real. So why don't you own that? But no, you won't own it. You won't. You're too busy playing the perpetual victim. You took advantage of someone who was intoxicated last night for the clicks and views. I felt so, I don't even particularly like Nessa. I think that she starts shit with people that she has got absolutely no idea of. And she wants to go and talk about them. She has no idea. I really, to be honest, can't stand her. I think she needs to go and take a look at herself and learn to shut her mouth. She's another one with a big mouth. Running her mouth about Terry Lynn and about Jules and about everyone else. Yet she's over there in the chat, over there in their chat on New Year's Eve. Whatever. The fuck out of here. Nessa, you best be keeping my name out of your mouth too, doll. Because what you did last night, again, you're a flip flopper. If you want to go argue with Dom, go do it on Dom's channel. If Dom wants to have you up there, Let Dom have you up there. Leave everyone else alone too. Stay over there with Siwa. But my problem with what Siwa did, when Nessa was crying and upset, triggering half the chat, you should have ended that stream. Ended it, spoken to her privately. But you chose not to. Again, you chose to keep her up there for the clicks and the views. And I know why you've done it. You've been saying, oh, I'm getting less people in the chats and my views are less because I'm not covering YouTube drama. Yeah, that's how it usually is. Get over it. So, my last point to you, Siwa, stop claiming that you care about racism. You don't. You only use whichever person to fit your narrative at whatever time suits you. You don't care about racism. You don't care about anything. You only care when it affects you or when said person can offer you something. When you finish using that person and you're done with that person, you couldn't give two shits as long as you've gotten what you wanted out of them. You don't stand for anything. Now I stand against you. You're a disgusting human being and you have upset a lot of people in this community. And whatever comes to this, I've got absolutely no sympathy for you because you have no empathy for anybody else. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. Moving on up. Ooh. Got that on key then. Whee. I don't particularly know Jen Bailey or Clint very well. I've probably been in 2 or 3 of Jen Bailey's chats briefly, and maybe I've briefly chatted to her in when I was hanging around in Seaward's chat. But I've just got to say, I'm not comfortable with what's going on with her at the moment. That whole situation feels wrong. To this person that is putting out recordings of Jen Bailey, what you're doing is wrong and is damaging for her. Whether you like Jen or you don't, if you were worried about whatever situation Clint is in, putting these kinds of videos up on YouTube is not the way to do it. It's not the way to handle it. And the way I always think about it is, heaven forbid, if something happened to either Jen or Clint, and I pray to God it doesn't, or anybody in this community, if something happened to any of them, how would you feel? Because I know if it were me and I were doing something like that, I would feel like absolute shit. if there's something that needs to be reported, it should be reported to the correct authorities, not to YouTube. It shouldn't be on YouTube, full stop. This is not good for either of them. This is so sad. And as I say, I can't comment on what I think of Jen or Clint because I don't know them. But I'm going to say I don't agree with what um this anonymous person is doing by uploading videos on Jen, private videos about Jen every day. And anybody that supports that is scum. If you are any kind of decent person, take it down. That is not how you get back at somebody. That is a pussy ass move. That is a real pussy ass move. And it is so disappointing that people think it is okay to do that. It's not a good day out there on these YouTube streets today. I don't know. I just have a bad feeling all this is going to go completely and utterly sideways. And yeah, I I can't even deal. And I don't even know these people. I don't even know Jen and I don't even know Clint. And I feel absolutely horrified. I just hope and pray that Jen and Clint, I really sincerely hope and pray they can either get the help they need in order for them to have a healthy relationship or that they can agree to move on from each other and get on with their own lives. That's all I can say. There are a lot of people going through a lot at the moment. A lot of people. We need to stop the shit before one day it goes too far. And that goes for everybody in the community, including myself. We need to stop the shit. We need, not that I've ever gone real life on anybody, but we need to stop going real life, because my fear is somebody is going to get hurt. I really can't even think of much to say. I've said all I've had to say. This shit, as my title says, is off the wall. But anyway, I'm going to jump off here. I wish everybody love, peace, happiness, and all that. And I really hope that this shit all settles down soon, because it's crazy. Anyway, I will be back soon with different content, because I ain't digging feet first into this BS. All right. See you all.